This is Sergio from Cage Side Press. I am joined today by UFC bantamweight Kevin Natividad, who actually fights this weekend. I'm really, really excited. We were talking a little bit before we started airing, and he's just as excited as I am, if not more so. So how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing super good, like mentally, physically, everything.
So it's fight week for you. How excited are you to get out there again? And first time in 2021.
Dude, like I kind of wish that it was sooner. Like I kind of wish it was already Saturday in a weird way. Like I just want to get in there and showcase what I've been working on, and at the end of the day too, like I just feel like I don't even care about the end result, so I feel like I'm going to fight like it, you know?
Is that important to you? Like going in just knowing you're going to fight rather than focusing on the win rather than enjoying yourself?
Yes. I mean, honestly, it's huge to me because that's originally how I was when I first started fighting. Like I didn't care about the end result. Like if I look back at all my old like posts like before the fights, I was always like win or lose, it's an experience. And honestly, that's how I feel like this time around. Like it takes a lot of the stress off of me when I say that because I put all this pressure on myself to win. I mean, I got knocked out last time, and it was like one of the worst. I mean, one of the worst like results you can have for a debut. But at the end of the day, it wasn't even that bad. Like I'm here now, and I feel good, and I'm ready to fight.
I want to talk a little bit about this week. I mean, lots of different guys have different rituals, of different traditions going into fight week. You just left hot yoga. Is that something you only do in fight week, or is that something you do year round?
Well, I was doing that a little bit before COVID, and we kind of like strayed away from it, just because like we didn't want to test positive again, like before the fight on accident. But yeah, I'm not even worried about that anymore, catching it, because I don't know. I feel like I limited myself, and yeah, I'm kind of like just bringing that tradition back, you know, because it's also a nice little like active recovery thing. My fiance, she kind of introduced me to it, and yeah, I've loved it every time. Plus, I like sweat like crazy, so it's good for the weight cut too.
Speaking of the weight cut, how are you feeling? You're a few days out. Is that weight dropping easily, or are you having a harder time with it?
Oh no, it's easy. Like, well, I shouldn't say it's easy, but I'm not worried about it. Plus, I know it's gonna be pretty humid out there, so I'm not. It's gonna suck, but I'm not worried about it. I'll make the weight regardless. This will be like my 25th fight, and I've never missed weight once. So yeah.
Facing Danaa Bategerel, what's your thoughts on the matchup when it was first announced? I know we talked about it a little bit, and you were fired up from the get go. What was it about him that excited you?
Um, just the fact that he's pretty well rounded from what I see. He trains out of one of the best gyms in the world at Jackson Wink, and I don't know, like we have similar experience in the in well, we don't have like similar experience in the UFC, but we both have one fight each, or he's got two now, and this will be my second, and we have similar records too. But the matchup I feel like is kind of close, like he's a good striker, and I heard he's been, at least from my understanding, he's been working on his wrestling a lot. So we'll see how it goes.
Another exciting thing is happening this weekend. Fans are in attendance. It's got to feel
Yes.
good to know that you get to compete. You're probably one of the first people to get to compete in front of an audience in quite a while, and it's a sold out arena. Your
hmm
thoughts on that?
I I'm expecting to be the first one to fight that night. I mean, I'm not sure if I will be, but I'm expecting to open the card and to see the crowd. And I mean, even if there's not even a lot of people there yet, like just in general, like the way how the fights were, I felt like it was like a glorified sparring match. Like, you know what I mean? Like there were lights, cameras, and just no crowd, no noise outside. I could hear my coaches and everything, which was the only nice thing about the no crowds. But this time around, it's like I feel like I get to show off to a bunch of people that I don't even know, and it's I don't want to say motivating is I don't know if motivating is the right word, but it might be. But it definitely pumps me up either way.
Who's going to be making that trip with you? Is your brother going, and who are the who's going to be in your corner?
So my brother, my head coach Trevor Lally, and my jiu-jitsu coach Steve Rosenberg, and they've got me up to this point, and I like I feel like I'll always have them. I mean, and they always tell me to. They're always going to be in my corner no matter what. So I'm always that's what I'm bringing.
One of the things I wanted to talk about was last time after your fight. I wouldn't say you reached a low point, but it almost felt like that passion was not there. I want to talk a little bit about how that came back. What was there a specific moment? Was there a what exactly happened to spark that fuel again?
Well, I so I know I've always wanted to fight, and that's always a big thing. Like there's nothing else I'd rather do. But I don't. If I really think about it and look back at it, I don't even think it was necessarily a loss of interest in fighting. It was more a loss in confidence. Like I felt like I wasn't good. I felt like I didn't know like if I should be in there or not, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what was making me like kind of think that way. Versus now, especially how I've been training, it's been for one thing, it's been a nice confidence booster, and it's helped me a lot to kind of help me give me confidence and remind me that, dude, I got here. Like, like if you anyone that gets to this point deserves to be here, and all I gotta do now is just go out there and prove it.
Am, I think you were working with a mental coach. I think if I remember correctly, you started working with a mental coach. Are you
Yes,
still working with one now? And how big of a difference has that been?
I am still working with the same guy that I've from the last time we talked, and yeah, he's been a huge help, dude. I see him every Monday through safe time FaceTime, and yeah, like I just talk to him about everything, and we do a lot of like mental exercises, and dude, it's been huge because I realized what got me so, and I might have mentioned it last time, but what got me so like nervous was how I was thinking so much about the fight then, like even walking out to the cage, I was like, oh crap, like I gotta do this, like, oh, what if he does this, or, all these what ifs. And since I was thinking about then, it gave me anxiety. So because I was thinking about the future instead of being here right now and controlling what I can control. So it's helped a lot in that sense. Like even right now, like I kind of wish the fight was sooner, but I'm taking it day by day. I'm like right now, or after this, I'm actually about to go eat, and even the weight cut's going by easier. Like because I'm not thinking about all the food and everything that I want. Oh, I mean, I am, of course, but I'm not like so mentally drained because oh, like I wish I could eat that freaking chocolate or whatever. I'm not even thinking about it. I know what I got to do, and I'm mentally ready, and exactly that. Like it's giving me more energy, if that makes sense. I feel like I
Yeah,
have way more energy because of my mental state.
yeah, absolutely. And having your brother around you full time has to be huge. I mean, he goes through this as well. He fights. He's 3-0. So having someone who kind of can relate. How important has it been to have him by your side as well?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, yeah, it's super important just because exactly what you were saying. Like he can relate in a way, and he can relate in a way to where it's not just a fighter fighter kind of thing. Like a lot of people say, like, oh, it's good to have like they have like a good friend or a good training partner. They're, they call him their brother, and I feel that way about my brother, including the fact that he is actually my brother. you know, like we've grown up together. We know each other, like our all of our habits, tendencies, and just based on like certain things, like we know how we feel. And it's not only is he like one of my best training partners that I can have, but he's also, well, yeah, he's one of the best training partners I could have, but physically and mentally. So he's been a big help, and we've kind of switched up a lot of training things lately too. So yeah,
He,
it's been nice.
he fought recently as well. How cool was it to see him have some success? He's now 3-0 as a professional. It's got to feel good to see his success as well.
Oh, it's great, yeah, and especially considering his last fight, it was nice to see him go the full three
Yeah.
rounds too. I think I only remember him going a full 3 rounds once as an amateur for him, and it was a huge difference from then and now. And it's good. It's great to see him grow, and it's great not just, or it's great for him and even for me too, because that reminds me I could still grow, and yeah, it's just been, I don't know. We're all excited. I'm hoping one day we could both fight on the same card in the
That'd be huge.
UFC. Yeah, because I mean, we killed it when the last time we both fought in the LFA, and oh, dude, I'm excited. I don't know, I'm just excited. It's
All
great.
right, man. All right, man. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but I'll ask this.
You're good.
I'll ask this. What can people expect from you on Saturday night? I mean, for people who only watch UFC, they only got the first taste of what happened last time. What's going to happen this Saturday? What can they expect?
Well, this Saturday, like I kind of said earlier, I don't care about the end result. So I'm gonna fight like it. Yeah, like I'm gonna. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, exactly that. I'm gonna take some risks. I'm gonna do some things that probably haven't seen me do in a while, or at least even people have only seen me do in the training room. And yeah, I'm gonna have fun with it. I'm just so ready to have some fun with it, and I'm ready to just eat up all the lights and the crowd and just, yeah, dude. I just can't wait.